Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cowboys will put it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Right back to it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Showing the arm strength to the left. It's caught. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Azukama. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Marches ahead, and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Though Oklahoma State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
The short hands, it's Sands. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lopez. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
That is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield and down that ball?
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
The give from the gun. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Quarterback adapted. Grab near the marker. It's Baker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. On the move at the 30. Oh, a lot of space. The 30. Inside the touchdown, TCU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up by 17 over Nebraska. He'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Flores. Got it in the middle, it's Courtney. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They've got a first down here to open the period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the option. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Got a man, it's Sands. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
He'll take it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Ezukama. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his tool box.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football.
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Lost their fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Throws it back. He'll pull it down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll try to move on from that first down play, second and goal from the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Quarterback's throwing away from heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
And now on second down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down, looking for more. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sands. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They want to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Number 16, Bonds punts it away.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Flores. He's got it. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Sands. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Sands. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ezukama. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. With the catch, it's Hayes. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Great place to start for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Flores. Got his man. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Run in the red zone, it sends. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jensen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Under fire. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hayes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes on.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Tatum. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the ground, it's Tatum. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They move on top here in the fourth.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his fifth rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Alan Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass, it's Flores. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lopez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through it, and runs through another guy. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit, but more importantly now, I gave the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in the game. Now it's your turn to go. You put some points on the board. You take some time away. We can put this thing out of reach.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He wants to go deep. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Looking for a gap. It's Sands. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Flores. Pocket breaking down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Rattles it back. Pressure coming. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Tatum. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
Man, this this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the returner is stopped. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's 4. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Makes the grab. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The offense will use the timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. They'll leave it with him. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good! The big leg delivers the winner. And now they regain the lead. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with